All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. The Democrats are panicking, yet they got Obama running around here trying to lecture black men to try to force black men to vote for Kamala Harris. This is ridiculous. Now they even got Bill Clinton out doing the same thing, trying to convince people to vote for Kamala Harris. But here's the kicker right here. Benny said that Bill Clinton goes full MAGA and blames Kamala Harris for open border and America's death. And then Donald Trump turns it into a new ad. A lot of people on X is saying is Bill Clinton considering voting for Donald Trump, because the same thing that Donald Trump is blaming Kamala Harris for, these open borders, people's death, Bill Clinton just said the same thing. And you know we don't like Bill Clinton, but he's saying the same thing that Donald Trump says about Kamala Harris with these open borders. And the whole Twitter, the whole X, whatever you want to call it, is saying that Bill Clinton is out campaigning for Donald Trump. Now, we're about to go ahead and get directly into it, but like I said, at this point, they are willing to say and do anything to try to sabotage Donald Trump, because he's winning huge in the polls right now. And all of a sudden now, Kamala Harris want to do a sit-down interview with Fox. It still ain't going to do no good, because at the same time, she ain't going to answer no questions. It should have been Jesse Waters or Greg Gutfeld or Laura Ingraham. It should have been one of them, the one interviewing her. I think they say it's going to be Brett Baer or something like that. But at the same time, it ain't going to do it no good. So like I said, y'all please hit that like button so this video can get out. YouTube will share it. Subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay up to date with everything that's going on. Without further ado, let's see what Bill Clinton is out doing, pretty much helping Donald Trump. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Kamala Harris down bad. All of the weekend polls show her losing. Kamala Harris is collapsing down to the ocean floor faster than the Titanic. Kamala Harris has a lot of experience hitting the floor, but boy, this is a little different. Joe Biden is wearing MAGA hats this election. real life photo of Joe Biden wearing the old MAGA hat. Now Bill Clinton wearing a MAGA hat. Come on, boy. Okay, it's Photoshop. But this is a clip of Bill Clinton wearing a Make America Great Again hat as a meme. What's this about? Bill Clinton on the campaign trail for Trump today.
Campaigning for Trump.
There's a clip of Bill Clinton going around that is being seen by the internet as a massive FU to Kamala Harris, and it doesn't look good. It's Bill Clinton saying that Americans would be alive today if Kamala hadn't destroyed our southern border.
That's what Donald Trump said.
One of the most fruitful lines of attack against Kamala Harris, and one of the things that polls consistently show Kamala is very weak at. Nobody likes having the open border. So this is all housed inside of a massive tension that Kamala Harris is having with the Clintons, the Obamas, and with Joe Biden. All of them seem to be, in their own little way, sabotaging her. You can see here from Axios, tensions rise between Harris and Biden teams as election nears. This entire article is about how much Joe and Kamala hate each other and how much their teams are at war with each other. It's this long, sourced article about how they're legitimately at war right now inside of the Democrat Party. Are they trying to push Kamala out? I don't know, man. We're going to look into it. Here we go. Bill Clinton unintentionally creates Trump's next campaign ad. Whoa. Okay, so it's over a chart like this. This is apprehensions and expulsions registered by the United States Border Patrol. This is what an open border looks like under the Kamala Harris administration. I'm just going to start calling it that, right? Kamala Harris administration. While campaigning for Kamala Harris, Bill Clinton admits if the Biden-Harris regime had properly vetted illegal aliens, that Laken Riley would still be alive. Remember Laken Riley? Sweet Georgia girl, was a nursing student. We need good nurses in this country. She'd gone jogging. She was murdered, brutally murdered by a criminal alien that should have been deported, that should have never been in this country, and Democrats did jack about it. Clinton also states, we need illegals because our country's birth rate is low. Okay, well,
wow.
Just prove that. Here we go. Here's the Clinton clip.
Ago, didn't you? They made an ad about a young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant. Yeah, well, if they'd all been properly vetted, that probably wouldn't have happened. But if they're all properly vetted, and that doesn't happen, and America is not having enough babies to keep our populations up, so we need immigrants that have been vetted to do work, there wouldn't be a problem. and he couldn't keep people all torn up and upset.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, man.
What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? If the immigrants had been properly vetted, then Americans would still be alive. This is a very bad way to campaign for Kamala Harris. This is why people are saying openly that they think that Bill Clinton's trying to sabotage Kamala at this point. And it's been a rough one for Bill Clinton back on the campaign trail. Holy smokes. Dan Scavino, one of the spokespeople for President Trump, just incredible senior advisor, very loyal to President Trump, says Clinton out here today campaigning for Trump.
Pretty much.
At a Kamala event. This is amazing. People saying it should be turned into an ad, and they did turn it
very long ago, didn't you? They made an ad about a young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant. Yeah, well, if they'd all been properly vetted, that probably wouldn't have happened. But if they're all properly vetted, and that doesn't happen.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this.
It's perfect. Okay.
Just perfect.
Jason Miller, another senior Trump advisor, saying the only plausible explanation here is that 3D chess move to get Dems to drop Kamala in the waning days to substitute crooked Hillary. She's running. Stephen Miller hopping on saying lots of DC gossip that Democrats are trying to replace Kamala. This would explain the aggressive counter-programming by Biden and Clinton. Explosive new plagiarism scandal adds to even more pressure to change the top of the ticket. Apparently, Kamala Harris is a massive
so either way it go, they both bad candidates. Whether you got Hillary Clinton, which she's just a liar, which she should have been the one in courtrooms, and we all know the reason why she should be the one that's locked up, instead of her talking about Donald Trump deserved to be in jail and all that dumb stuff. This just don't make any sense at all. So pretty much Bill Clinton's out here campaigning for Donald Trump, saying the same thing. He kept the borders closed. A lot of this wouldn't have happened. Lake and Raleigh would still be here. A lot of people would still be here. But no, they want to leave the borders open. That's exactly what Kamala Harris didn't want it. So regardless of what they're trying to do, swap her out for Hillary, two bad apples. You can't coach stupid.
Plagiarist in her book, and there are now multiple scandals on multiple fronts that Kamala Harris is ill-equipped to deal with, including her own surrogates being incapable of making the case for her. Report, Team Trump uses Bill Clinton in new campaign ad. That was very quick. Very quick.
It wasn't going to take long.
Here's the plagiarism scandal here from Chris Ruffo. Kamala Harris plagiarized at least a dozen sections of her criminal justice book, Smart on Crime. According to new investigation, the current vice president even lifted material from Wikipedia. And
we had the receipts. Baby. This woman is a fraud.
Man. This is not looking good.
She is a fraud.
So all these people that Kamala Harris is bringing out to stump for her, like Obama, Bill Clinton, Joe Biden. Well, she hasn't asked Joe Biden to stump for her.
It's kind of crazy to get to this point where you got Obama, Bill Clinton, you got all of these people that's trying to help this woman campaign, and it's just Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. And she going to get Barack Obama. He's up here trying to talk to black men any type of way he wants to, trying to force them to vote for Kamala Harris. And talking about that Donald Trump's economy was his economy. Trying to take credit for Donald Trump's economy. This is just pitiful, man, what they trying to do. So we ain't got long. We got 20-some days left. We got to get President Trump up in office. Because right now, as they get closer, they are trying anything. They are so desperate right now. And this right here didn't help him out with Bill Clinton because he out here endorsing President Trump. I honestly believe Bill Clinton is out here endorsing President Trump. I think that's who he gonna vote for because he's saying he's taking Donald Trump's talking points and blaming Kamala for the open borders, and the reason why a lot of Americans lost their life is because of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden leaving the borders open.
They're having the opposite effect. It's hurting her. She's doomed. Last week, Obama made an admission on video that black men are abandoning Kamala. This week, Bill Clinton got caught on video admitting that the borders are Kamala has failed in vetting millions of illegals. Sources say Biden hates her and resents her. And now it seems like there are a bunch of candidates that are like running from Kamala, is saying like effectively people refuse to campaign with Kamala. We know this is a matter of fact in multiple Senate races. Dude, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Nope.
Kamala keeps doing cringe softball interviews And
it's not going to get her
the
nowhere.
Trump team keeps laughing all the way to November.
And Donald Trump them said that. They said, just let Kamala talk. The more she talks, the more ads he going to get out of it. Because it's just going to be word salad. She ain't going to answer any questions. She's just going to do the same thing. I grew up in the middle class. It's the same talking points, and people have caught on to it.
Please do more of this. Kamala campaign deploys Bill Clinton to states 22 days before election. They're saying do more because it's been like a freaking nightmare. Bill Clinton at McDonald's this morning. Nobody recognized Bill Clinton at McDonald's. No one. Look at it.
They said, you Joe.
Look at this. So this lady's an old timer, right? So you'd assume that she would remember Bill Clinton. She doesn't remember Bill Clinton, and she asked if he's Joe Biden.
Wow.
Look. Are you Joe?
Are you Joe?
Dude, seriously. Oh, man.
This is bad.
Oh, what a disaster. Bill Clinton says Lake and Riley would still be alive if Biden had done his job with border crossings. Dude. Bill Clinton, again, at another Kamala Harris campaign event. We got the lowest birth rates we've had in well over 100 years. I wonder why that is, Bill. I wonder, Bill. We're not at replacement levels, which means we've got to have somebody come here if we want to keep the economy growing. So they just straight up admit it. Right?
Yep.
They just straight up admit it.
I mean, they want illegals here.
By the way, completely and totally untrue. You know, there are other ways to do this other than criminal alien migration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You do, like, other than human smuggling, you could incentivize family creation in this country. I'm having 4 kids. Why do I still pay taxes? You should do what they've done in all other European nations and in other Asian nations to incentivize the family unit. The problem is you ripped away all the incentives and you pumped feminism and other poisons into our society to remove any type of cultural lift that being a father and a mother would typically give you.
Yep.
Like, mothers should be honored and should have a place of extreme respect in all society. Same with fathers. But you've ripped all that away through your sick propaganda and your destructive family policies. So, there's another way to increase birth rates, you dumbass.
Sure is. These folks say anything.
Incentivizing fatherhood.
They say anything.
Oh no, let's just bring in a bunch of millions and millions of unvetted criminal aliens. Yeah. The reason they do that is because first generation Americans, newly naturalized, vote like 90-10 for Democrats. That's why they're doing it. It literally has nothing to do with the birth rate. So, the gaslighting. It sends me. The gaslighting. It sends me. You thought you wanted Kamala Harris to lose the election? Bill Clinton and Joe Biden have you beat. They're doing their best work by running behind the scenes campaign for Donald Trump.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
That's right. Oh,
that's exactly what they're doing.
Bill Clinton saying, please let Donald Trump come in. If Donald Trump comes in, then guess who gets prosecuted?
People will stop at nothing. And yes, the Russians helped them last time. The Russians are helping them now. And you cover the White House. You know that the White House has said, don't brief the Congress. Don't even tell them in classified settings what the Russians are doing this time.
Look at Bill Clinton. Like, whatever you think of Bill Clinton, like, this is a fate. This is the fate that Bill Clinton deserves, actually, given everything he's done with Epstein and everything. Like, This is the fate that Bill Clinton deserves. So, actually,
this is bad.
Don't ever feel sorry for Bill Clinton or Joe Biden. But maybe Bill Clinton wants Trump because Trump put Hillary in prison.
I literally just said that.
I have.
That's one reason Hillary don't want Trump to win, because she think that he gonna put her in prison. That's where she need to go. That's why she's spreading all this propaganda about Donald Trump, saying all these lies and stuff. We all know that.
It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.
So yes, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Obviously, they are trying their best. They'll have Hillary out there next, along with Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. They trying their best to help, and it's not gonna work because people see right through it. They see that these people are fake. They know that we need Donald Trump back in office, because you get 4 years of Kamala Harris, we are done. It's going to be more deaths. It's going to be more open borders. She ain't going to close the border right now. She's just going to say whatever it takes to see if she can get people to believe her to try to get votes. But people right now are not falling for that crap. Like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.